but my mom broke its neck.
Oh shit!
Okay, that's a great
You're
point
not
to
supposed
cut
fight
in
the
it.
chickens.
That's a great point to cut in it.
The chickens are supposed to fight each other, not the humans.
No, man, roosters are no
They are
joke.
bastards.
Is that what
like-
happens if you
Yeah.
lose the chicken fight in your house?
Good evening, Internet. We do not endorse cockfighting or any other form of animal abuse here on this channel. Would anyone like to do a recap
Unless it
of what
deserves it.
happened last week? When we played
Last
D&D?
week.
We couldn't log on.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
they didn't see
Narinn,
that.
we're being a
Rurak
dragon.
and Malbrin rode a dragon into its lair.
Left
Got-
everyone else behind.
Left everyone else behind. Everyone else got stuck outside or trying to make their way into their cave.
Almost drowned.
Almost drowned, yeah. As Narinn is now swallowed by a dragon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Rurak's unconscious in the corner. Malbrin's invisible, leaving the cave, and the rest of the party just arrived.
Yeah.
It's about the size of
Made
it.
of water elementals.
Mm-hmm. There's a giant green dragon, and snake people.
I'm gonna try and save the day. Because you guys are fucking dead.
Yeah.
Apart from Malvin, who never takes any damage.
Bastard.
Actually, I don't take even half damage.
I've taken a lot of damage.
It's true.
Well, at least you're invisible though, so you're not gonna get
It's a
eaten.
lot of damage spread over a lot of sessions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this session, bro.
Have you ever even gone down, Morgan?
Who wants to know?
Me. That's why I'm asking.
I don't think you're privy to that information.
You don't have time for questions. You're inside a dragon's stomach.
You're dead!
I'm not dead yet. I'm almost dead.
We should try and make the dragon throw him up.
Mm-hmm.
So
That would
think
be
of like
ideal.
really gruesome things that the
I
dragon might
could
not
misty
like.
step into the dragon's mouth.
Give him the
Oh.
Heimlich.
And just fucking punch the uvula.
I'm gonna sock it right in the uvula. I'm just.
You know, for a
sorry
little
that that's
size, I bet it'd be like one of those
Yeah.
things that you do the rapid punches on.
Yeah, speedball.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if one of the borrowers just decided to sucker punch your throat from the inside?
You just feel kind of itchy.
The only problem is I can't do damage because I got -1 strength. So it would just kind of be like a tickle.
Really itchy.
Tickle his uvula.
Even
You
if
might
you feel
still. You might throw
Is that a
up, though.
lady dragon?
It is a lady dragon.
She might throw up.
Of course you're a lady dragon.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
No one's trying to seduce the dragon.
Yeah, Narinn, can't you
Yeah.
just kind of rumble around in
Yes.
there and try and make her, like, give her indigestion?
He's
He's
trying.
unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
I can't imagine digesting metal is going to do much for the bowels, though. Just saying.
Sure, it's nothing for a dragon, though.
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
like
Have you
acid, I don't
eaten
really
tin
know.
foil before?
No.
I'm not even tinfoil. I'm not a dragon, though. I reckon a dragon could eat tinfoil.
You guys have eaten tinfoil?
No.
Why?
I don't think I've ever eaten
I was a
tinfoil.
very bored child.
I once ate the polystyrene that was stuck in the bottom
Were you a
of my
hungry
pizza.
child, Patrick?
Perhaps. But I put the pizza in the oven, and the polystyrene cooked to the bottom of the pizza, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to throw this away. So I ate it anyway.
When was this?
I
The
would
polystyrene's probably still in your stomach.
Were you a kid or is this recent?
I was a kid.
Okay.
I didn't know how to cook pizzas.
You ate the polystyrene?
Well, I peeled the polystyrene off, and there was like a thin layer of polystyrene left at the base of the
That's
pizza.
not good. This explains a lot, Patrick.
Whoa. Right.
Right. Okay. So, what have I got to sort out? I have to open another fantasy ground to for the stream and stuff. And I forgot to do it. So the only thing I have to chat about before we get started is the I discovered that Conjure Elemental, only summons one elemental and not two elementals. So you only have one elemental with you. So we'll kind of hand wave how you got there on two elementals. I guess Mirren would have shared or something. So let me ditch one of these elementals.
I can occupy the space of someone else.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah.
What was that? I can only summon
Here's a
one.
skinny lady.
Yeah, the spell only summons one, not two.
Oh, okay.
There's another one that can summon two weaker, smaller elementals. But not this one. So let me. Shoop. Okay. So you guys are in the dragon's lair. The dragon has eaten Narinn. Rurak is unconscious and being dragged by a half snake person. Where's my? Need some tunes for this. So, the people that arrived in the lair last week beforehand, the ones who got belly slammed by a dragon, it's only been like 6 seconds or something since you arrived. It's not been very long since you arrived. So it kind of the body slam and the resulting most people went unconscious like straight afterwards. But everyone who has just arrived and anyone who's still conscious, you're kind of able to get a better view of the surroundings now. So it's a large cavern. The floor is kind of covered in coins, miscellaneous treasury objects, lamps and silver plates and crystals, gems and stuff like that. The ceiling, the walls are about so the ceiling is about 70 foot above the baseline ground level floor. There is a hole in the ceiling, in the center of the ceiling, where there's some dim sunlight filtering in. Quite a large hole, maybe about 30 feet in diameter. At the far end of the room, can you guys see there should be boxes on the map now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some cages at the far end of the room. 2 of them are occupied.
Who's in it?
I can't see, can I? I'm in a dragon's
Yeah,
stomach.
you're in a dragon's stomach.
Damn it!
What are those?
Maybe now.
Backwards C's, the cages.
They should be full on squares.
They're
They look like
pretty
those
Oh,
are
yeah,
C's
there's
to me.
C's.
There's
Can you light a
Cs.
fire in there, Narinn, and
It
make
looks
it
like a
sneeze?
box to me.
Not while unconscious, unfortunately. Plus, I'm fairly sure
Well,
they're
wake
inside.
up.
Oh, it
Stop
does look like a
slapping.
it does look like a C. Oh, there on my screen there is a it makes an O.
Well, that's fine.
It's still,
I see a lot
we
of
get the
backwards
gist.
C's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a backwards C for backwards cage. So we stopped at the top of the round. So I guess we're going to pick it up at the top of the round. So first up is the layer actions for the dragon.
Is the layer action digest now?
You'll see in a moment.
Turn Narinn into poop.
So you guys,
Oh.
the people that have just arrived, you appear, ensconced in water elementals that kind of go. So you're kind of standing there a bit, bit damp. And she says, "Ah, the stragglers! I'm afraid your friends have already perished. I confess you are bolder than I first expected, but pride cometh before the fall, and this is my domain now." And this kind of thicket of vines, kind of grasping kelp, sort of appears in this circle. How do I need to draw? How do I draw a circle? If you're watching the stream, we've just sort of started using this software, and it's pretty good, but it's still a bit confusing.
Do you need something to draw around?
No, I just needed to check the.
My token is not on the field, Jim.
You're just
Because you're
invisible.
unconscious, mate.
You're in her belly.
Oh, okay.
Is it D&D Beyond where we have our character sheets?
Yes.
I can't find it. Alright.
So this circle that has just appeared around you guys, there's this tangled thicket of vines and thorns, and from the kind of the river, watery bit, like kind of grasping kelp that wraps around your legs. So I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
How did I make that map to be my background so I could roll stuff?
You press the kind of the that way pointing arrow at the top right hand side.
Oh no.
Oh,
Natural
thank you.
one.
It's all not good.
A dexterity saving throw, you say?
Yes.
I rolled bad.
So far, there's been a 1 and a 3.
Is there a way to do saves?
Yeah, I just
yeah.
did it,
Bonuses.
but oh fuck! I've got to roll on the thing, didn't I? I rolled bloody 16 as well.
It's on the character sheet.
It's on the right hand side.
24.
That's good.
That's just because I'm wibbly and watery. Oh,
It's at 10.
Not so hot.
Okay. So, if you got less than a 17, which is everyone but Raffin, you take 14 piercing damage. Raffin, you take 7 piercing damage.
okay.
And then it is the kind of there's a large snake person in front of you who's much bigger than everyone else, who is half snake from the waist down.
Jake, sorry, can I ask a thing?
Yes.
Now that I am an elemental,
Uh-huh.
I'd taken some damage. Had I taken damage as an elemental before? Because I've got damage on my wooden tier of 33, but I don't know why.
That's
I took
your
that.
Raffin damage, I think.
That's my Raffin damage, so he's still got 33 damage, but I'm not elemental. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's this big snake person in front of you, kind of bottom half cobra. It's got a snake head as well. It's really just the sort of chest section. It's kind of human. Kind of the tail is like about tree trunk girth, pretty mean. So where it says. So he is gonna move about there, and he's gonna take a shot at Zorgar. The Zorgar's there.
No, it's not.
That's almost certainly not gonna hit. Yeah. Excuse me? Did it go? I said Hugo. 9. Okay, so that doesn't. So he takes two shots at Zorgar, and with his big longbow, and Zorgar just kind of pulls the shield up and ricochets them off. Rurak, it is your turn.
I suppose.
Yeah.
That's it.
Get him, Rurak!
Oh, let's wind it up
Go
and
ahead.
release. All right, I'll take a pass.
All right. What was your situation right now? Where are you on?
2 saves, 1 fail.
2 saves, 1 fail. Okay, so yeah, there's this kind of amorphous, black, spectral force thing in front of you, this kind of cloud with these 2 sort of glowing red eyes. It's fluctuating in position relative to you. Definitely staring you down. Zorgar, it's your turn. So the thicket you are in, this circle around you guys, is difficult terrain. So it costs 2 squares to move 1 square. but it is your turn for whatever you wish to do. Is he frozen or is he just sitting very still?
I think he's sitting very still. I can see the
And-
TV
Yeah.
behind him.
Finn.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the dog. I moved him. Can you see where I moved him to?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I moved it to there.
Alright, are you doing anything else?
They will attack this snake bastard.
Go for it.
Oofed.
Nice.
Does both hit or?
Yes, they will both hit. So give us a damage.
All right. He's got a one-way ticket on the pain train.
What do we have a battle plan here? Are we all just gonna horse the dragon, or
We need to get Rurak up.
I was gonna try and heal him.
I can't heal him just now? Do you want me to go and take on like the dragon or a snake person, or what do you think?
I would say distract the dragon if you
Okay.
can.
Right, I will do that.
Thing you got a crit. You need to roll another d12.
Oh, I should have turned in a
That's
dinosaur.
some big numbers.
Some pretty chunky numbers.
Okay, I'll just quickly add these up.
Is it 80?
It is 80.
Should be 84, I think.
23.
Oh yeah. Bonuses,
There you go.
strength and stuff.
Oh yeah. 84, did you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it's a tad more than that.
Yeah. Adding
Those numbers
strength
add up to
and
80.
for +2 plus.
Oh, I didn't have my strength. Oh,
It should be 94.
yeah, 94.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a lot
So-
of damage.
Zorgar
One-way
strides
ticket on the
through
pain train.
this thicket of he's wading through, emerges on the other side. There's this big snake lad, hisses at him, and he rears his axe up, is on fire, brings it down. 2 big slashes straight across the chest, cuts through his kind of quite nice, quite meaty plate mail. Just kind of does a big divot in it, and he kind of
He has
recoils.
meat plate mail.
I mean meaty, as in it's like it's not.
I'm
It's,
made
it's,
of
a, it's,
meat.
a, it's a plate mail's plate mail, you know. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Zergar?
No.
Okay. So after Zergar does that, the dragon turns and she says, "Kill the priest." That is your turn.
Oh. Righty tighty highty hoity. That kind of changes what I want to do then, if she's saying that.
Giving all this murder chat.
Finish him.
Let me just count my squares. Gotta kind of go somewhere else now. Gonna move there. The guy. Hold on. 5, 10, 15. Okay. This guy next to Rurak.
Uh-huh.
He is gonna have to make a deck saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw. Yirba. 21.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I fail save. Target also burns through spell. Casting immolation, by the way.
Okay.
So it's 8d6. So
33.
he takes half damage from that because he's saved, but he
Okay.
is still burning. And I get to add. What do I get to add? +5 from my Empowered Evocation.
Okay.
And that's it 'cause I didn't roll any ones, so that's my turn.
Okay. He should have had advantage on that, but he won anyway, so that's fine. So Lida kind of burrows her way through the thicket, emerges beside Thragar, kind of wheels her staff up and kind of throws it, arcs it towards the snake man carrying Rurak, or dragging him, and all these kind of flickering flames appear on him, and some of them kind of take hold. You've seen her do it before. It usually has more of an effect than on that lad. He almost looks like he's got like some kind of like very thin sort of shield around him, but there's still some kind of lingering flames going on. Are you doing
Oh
anything
wait,
else in your turn?
I don't think he is on fire for the duration
Okay.
because he saved.
Right. Okay.
It's hard to tell. Okay, I don't think he is.
Okay. So he looks for a moment like he might be on fire, but then you're like, why he's not on fire. You doing anything else in your turn, Lida?
No.
Fraffen, it is your turn. You and your elemental friend.
Quickly. I think what we'll do is I'll send in the water elemental to engage the dragon, and I will do a hit and run on the dragon because I've got that mobile thing, so
Okay.
he can't, or she won't have an attack of opportunity. So how many of those can I move? We're not underwater, are we?
You're not underwater, but there's these kind of grasping seaweed vines and thorns and things in this circle that mean that us moving a square there counts as 2 squares.
Ah, is that whatever you call it, territory?
Yeah, difficult terrain.
I don't think I suffer from difficult terrain now because
Okay.
of that mobile thing. I'd need to double check that.
Alright, well, that seems plausible.
Let me 2 secs. I'm sure there's definitely something that stopped me from facing penalties for difficult terrain, but I'm looking up the mobile thing just now.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, when you use the dash action, difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement on that turn.
Okay, so that's
So you
only
have
if
to
you use
dash.
your dash.
So if I dash, I can't hit and
Yeah.
run, can I? Right. No, is that?
Yeah, if you dash, that uses your action, so you can attack. Big
So how many
F
squares
and deal
movement?
1 says good day, good day. Big F and deal. So how many squares? How many squares? What?
It's 90. Well, how many squares can I move?
What's your speed?
It just says 90 swimming.
Well, you're not swimming. Does it have another
so
one?
it doesn't say anything for what I'd do if I'm not swimming.
Maybe it's 90.
Oh no,
either way.
30
Yeah.
feet or so is that 6 squares?
Yeah. My fantasy brains is freaking out a bit.
I mean, you might as well dash if you want to get to the dragon at least.
Yeah, I think so. I'll dash to the dragon. I'll try, and if I survive one hit, then I can sort of hit and run after that.
Sure.
So I'll dash towards the dragon, and my water elemental will do the same. And then we both get to dash and hit him or hit her. Yeah.
No, if you dash it, you can't hit.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll dash because we'll try and take up the dragon's attention just
Sure.
now while everyone gets healed. can't move. I can't move the water.
You can't move
can
him.
move that.
That's alright. So about there? Or do you want... So
Yeah,
about
that would, because I'd
yeah.
be 4 squares as well, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you're on the kind of an intersection. Sure, okay.
It will make sort of watery growly noises that the dragon like.
Okay,
Come
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, so
Come ahead, dragon.
Zorgar wades out, swinging. Lida comes out, pops a spell on the lad at the back. Doesn't quite set him on fire. It's slightly anticlimactic. Raffin and his lad, they surge out of the river and bubble over the gold in the ground, and they kind of are standing in front of the dragon going blah, 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 blah. And then it is the dragon's turn, unfortunately. So she's gonna fly upwards. Is there a good way of...
Am I correct in thinking that I take damage at the beginning of her turn, meaning I fail?
That's a good... I think it's the end of her turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's the start, yeah. So you will suffer another failure, I'm afraid. Are you still alive? What's your situation?
2 failures, 0 successes.
Okay. So you need a 20 on your turn.
Yes, ideally.
Stranger things have happened. So is there a good way for me to... Is there a way for me to know how... I guess I... So yeah, so she's gonna fly 20 feet up. I guess that's the best way I can notate that. And then... She's gonna breathe on you guys. Because that's what dragons do, unfortunately.
Bye, guys. Oh, no.
Can she hit everyone? Yep. Okay, so everyone in that cone, I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Shite. That's me.
Who's in that? Everyone in the big circle.
Everyone in the
Oh,
cone.
17.
Oh man!
So everyone
Oh, I get
except
to
the
reroll
other
that.
water elemental.
Yeah, everyone except the water elemental.
What's the save?
What the fuck?
I get 7.
That's unlucky.
I think we're fucked in this fight. I think we might actually.
Did you roll 2 nat 1s?
Yes, I did.
Alright.
Who's the wish
Oh, the
ring?
halfling luck.
Who's got the wish ring?
Me, and I'm about to fucking die a bit.
I'm using absorb elements.
Okay.
Oh shit, do I have that?
Yeah, check your reactions, check your sheets and stuff, because
But there aren't
it's
any
gonna
elements.
get messy. I don't think Raffin, you're immune to
Yeah,
poison right
listen.
now, I think. So
And what? Sorry?
if you're a water elemental, you said you're immune to poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably at not much risk. Everyone else, probably more risk, unfortunately.
Me and
I
Watery
do,
Bob
but I
will
don't have
tank
it
him.
prepared because I'm an idiot.
Right, is anyone else doing anything? Any reactions or anything?
No, unless I can just misty step out the way.
Can you use Misty Step as a reaction?
No, it's a bonus action.
Skabloosh.
Oh, we're fucked. We're just dead.
Oh,
80!
Yeah, I'm down.
Literally dead.
What's the save, Jake?
You need an 18.
I'm just gonna go heal
So,
Rurak.
Zorgars, you're fine. You take 40 poison.
Fine.
I'm still alive.
Yeah,
You're dead?
yeah. Muir's outright dead. I think at that. It might be a short session this evening.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, everyone's gonna die. So
Can I use an
Rurak's
inspiration
down,
to try
Narinn,
and reroll my
Zetan.
constitution?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
Good idea. The
we
ring
really
is my
should have
arm,
used
by
our
the way.
wish, shouldn't we?
Yep, no. Because
See, this is partly what I was saying, was we keep it for maybe a situation like this.
Yeah, someone needs to use that wish ring.
But if we use it, it could
It
just
takes 10 minutes to
fuck with
attune.
us. And now.
There's attunement for it?
No.
No?
No, it's
okay.
just how you use it.
Alright.
And there's a wish thing in the wish spell that is just heal everyone back up to full.
Yes,
Like that is
right now.
That is like a simple one that's in the rulebook that you can just use.
Literally, like that right now.
I'm afraid the person who has it is dead.
Well, there's a person
Not
who's
everyone
not
is
dead
dead
next to
there
her.
though.
There's 3
I can
people
heal her.
near that
I
right
can
now.
heal her up.
You can also just
Can
Can you
take
wish
it
for
and
the
use it.
dragon to be
Just
dead,
take
and
the
then we
ring.
can
Oh,
heal
okay,
everybody
cool,
else?
yeah.
Do not heal. Just take the
Try
ring,
it from
use the
my
ability.
cold dead fingers, literally.
Can we wish for
Resist
the
the blocks.
dragon to be dead, and then
That's
No,
fuck it.
because everyone's dead, so it's not gonna. We'll have to get people up and use diamonds and stuff. It would be better just to use the ring.
Oakley dokley.
Do you want me to do that on my next turn?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're pretty dead.
You're lovely.
What's the wording of the healing ability of that ring? Because what
Okay, I'll
happens
look it
if
up.
2 of the party members are already dead? Do they just not
Well, if
receive
they're
healing?
dead, they're just gonna be dead.
I mean, we have revives.
That's what I mean. If we could get everybody
Sorry,
up,
Narinn.
wouldn't it be better just to wish for the dragon to be dead?
I'm gonna fucking live through this. I'm gonna make
No,
it. Gonna
I
get
don't think
20.
so. We have a bunch of snakes in here. We can revive afterwards.
I didn't mean to
Oh, no.
remove all of them.
Jake, do
So-
you know where the wording is of the storm charge? That ability or whatever that.
It'll be on your equipment in D&D Beyond, or it should
The
be in Fantasy Grounds.
the wording is you allow up to 20 creatures that you can see to gain all hit points.
Well, Narinn can't get that.
Shit!
Wish for the entire party to be fully healed.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's less than 20, so like it would still work, I would say. Because it's not wishing
Tell
for
you
more
what.
than asking for 20 people to be full health.
Wish for the entire party to be fully restored. That will perhaps fix Muir and Zorgar's shit as well. I don't know.
Narinn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Whatever.
The dead ones, it's fine.
Learn the difference in
she's
races.
gonna use.
Wish the dragon was a really, really big duck.
I don't think that would help.
So just remember, for the purposes of delineating the legalities of a wish, like most of you can't speak to each other. Some people are in a dragon's stomach, so it's probably going to be like what Zorgar would wish for in a 6-second, split-second moment, rather than like getting a funky
shit.
wording.
Mm.
So it's her.
So what you're telling us is we're dead.
No, I'm just saying. You know,
I mean, to be honest, if Zorgar can heal Rurak, can you do healing word? Then
You
I
do
think
healing-
we'd probably be fine. to
I'd be
honest.
better off with mass cure.
There I
wounds.
am! Oh, I'm gone.
As long as we
Yeah.
can get Rurak off, I think we're pretty much fine, to be honest.
Narinn.
I'm slightly hesitant to waste a wish. even though
I
am dead.
disagree just because we could get Rurak up and there's about like more than 5 enemies that can just get him back down again.
Right, 1 in 20 chance I live here.
Go for it.
Let's go!
Narinn.
on!
Ah,
He's
Sorry,
dead,
man.
everyone!
Status.
alright.
Time's the charm.
Uh,
Uh,
Malbrin.
Just like in a waiting room. Just like,
Malbrin, it's
oh,
your turn.
Hey.
So you're in a little corridor there.
Malbrin, run.
Behind you. I need to reveal more of this map, don't I?
We could wish to go back in time for like 2 hours.
no,
come up
time
with a
travel,
better
mumbo
plan.
jumbo, please.
So Malbrin, you can see kind of behind you, away from the dragon's horde, there is a kind of it looks like a cavern at the end of that tunnel, and you can see there's a dead cow there, for some reason. Otherwise, you're in a fairly unassuming corridor. What do you want to do?
Let me just go through my thought process. I can't help anyone.
I mean,
I don't have anything that I can do to help people.
you shoot
I can-
hammers. Pretty good
I
at
can
that.
shoot things, and most definitely not kill anything, and get myself killed in the process.
Sounds good.
Don't do it. Maybe just
And
hold
a
your turn.
Malbrin.
I feel like I already know the outcome.
Yeah, we all
I don't
know.
why you're-
It's like,
So I take it. So when I ran, I don't think I'm invisible anymore. I think at the end of my last turn I stopped being invisible.
Yeah, probably.
But I take it I have got the gist that everybody else is now in the room as well.
Yeah, she was speaking to some people kind of off screen,
And then a huge poison blast.
and then there was a big blast of poison. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably hang tight and just try and be hidden, but not deliberately run away, but like just kind of gauge and see, because I think from this angle I could probably have seen Krafen and the water elemental running,
Oh yeah. Uh huh.
so I can keep an eye on them and just kind of see how the situation goes.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna hold your
basically,
turn.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Sure. So that means it's Snake Person 1's turn. So, having been instructed to kill the priest, he is going to attempt to kill the priest. Any attacks he got?
Do I have AC when I'm unconscious? Or is it
I
just
think
off
technically
rotate?
he has advantage because you're unconscious. Okay,
no.
so that's one hit. So Rurak, you suffer two failures.
Rurak is dead.
Oh gosh.
holy shit.
Okay. So Snake Person 2 is this one. So Lida, are you still alive?
No, I'm down.
You're down.
I mean, I'm alive. I'm down.
Okay, so the only person actually awake right now is Zorgar and Hraken, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess he's
Goddamn.
gonna take a pop at Zorgar.
No, thank you.
Sweep. So one shot fails. Second
Fail.
shot.
Fails.
Double fail. 3 is there. He's gonna take a pop at the water elemental. Yeah. Do any of them hit a water elemental, Krafen? So he's got a 14. So 1 hits. So got a mighty 9 damage to the water elemental. Snake Person 3. Snake Person 4. He's gonna attack Krafen.
No, she's not.
is a mess of windows. So that's a miss with a 1. It's a miss with a 2. It's a miss with another 1. So Snake Person 4 and 3 converge on the water elementals. They're kind of slicing and dicing. It just like they cut through the water. It just kind of reforms immediately afterwards and doesn't seem to do anything. So it's the lair actions of the dragon. So she, all of a sudden, this thick green fog descends on the cavern. She's kind of flying there, sort of kind of preening herself. So everything is heavily obscured, which means you're effectively blinded. And Snake Person in Plate is gonna have a pop as Rurak.
Fuck off!
Is he blind too?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately. But you've got to beat a 22 to hit Rurak, and he does not on the first
Fail!
attack. Come on. Does not hit on the second attack.
Shite.
We are getting
Yow.
lucky rolls here, team.
Just hits on
Fuck.
the third attack.
Why would you say that?
For
You jinxed it, Niall.
He's rolled 3 1s in like the last turn.
23 damage to Rurak.
Oh dearie me.
Do you have any resistances?
Fire.
So it's Rurak. Rurak is
Sorgar's looking pretty rough now.
dead.
I like to think all the dead people are just hanging out in a little waiting room with elevator music going on.
So
Just
Rurak,
saying, well, that was stupid.
from your
Shouldn't have done
perspective,
that.
can I?
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Jake.
I don't have a bell. I need to bring my bell through. So from your perspective, Rurak, this kind of cloud of black with the red eyes, sort of. You're aware of your surroundings slightly. You can kind of hear in the distance there's something going on, and then it just kind of dies off, and there is this cloud sort of kind of dominates your vision, and it says in this kind of gravelly deep voice, which I haven't got a processing set up for. It says, "Priest, your time has come. I must shepherd you to Kianaros." And then there's this peal of thunder, and it kind of vanishes. And you're finding yourself in this infinite plane of mist. And sort of striding through the fog, you see this 100-foot tall, massive figure, dressed in this kind of toga, looking quite younger than the last time you saw him. It says, "Abandoned by him, were you? Zorgar, it's your turn."
I go to Muir and rip the ring off of her hand.
Okay.
And I wish for everyone in the party to be fully restored.
Okay. Hang on, let me check the spell. I wish. Yeah!
Hopefully this fucking works, lads.
Of course it stopped responding.
No, come on.
So, Zorgar kind of mid-combat with this big snake back, dashes a scimitar hit off his shield, and kind of backpedals, surveys the carnage around him, drops the axe momentarily, pulls wrestles with Mir's finger, grips this ring in his hand, and what did you say? You wish for the party to be restored?
Yeah, I wish for everyone in the party to be fully restored. Did you hear it? Ed?
I did, yeah. So, kind of you hold this ring, and you speak these words, and it's like you hear that it echoes and reverberates. Time seems to stop for a moment, and there's kind of these like crystalline reflections of your words. And I suppose everyone regains their hit points and is resurrected.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still inside the dragon.
So,
Rurak falls out of heaven.
yoink.
So,
Yoink.
just another question on fully restored.
I should be right back.
Spell slots.
That counts as
I
fully
was also
restored, right?
wondering.
Hang on,
Good
I'm
inquiry.
We
processing.
did use a 9th level
You did
spell.
use it, yeah.
Oh, hang about.
Let's
Right. Here's an interesting one. Muir's missing an arm and a leg.
Why is Mule missing an arm and a leg?
Because that's just what Muir is missing.
Always missing an arm and a leg.
Well,
I've just always considered those to be her arms and legs.
That's very progressive of you, Narinn.
Zorgar, what is your imagining? Like, what do you picture when you say I wish? Like, what is the kind of the mental image you picture when you say I wish for the party to be restored?
Push to talk.
Is there anyone who's died
Who's to talk, Finn?
before this?
I was pushing it. I don't know why it was
Multiple
working.
I've died once.
I imagined that everyone came back with full hit points and spell slots.
How about like how people appear when they are fully rested on a new day?
Yeah.
That sounds better roleplay wise.
Okay.
Other than the meta of we are
Boy.
gods. Give us power.
So I said.
So, so everyone who's just died, everyone who has been unconscious, you kind of
Yes.
you hear this sort of this kind of sound like glass shattering, but also if it was mixed in with like ripples on a tranquil pool, you're feeling extremely calm, and you're lying there, you're like, oh, the ground is cold. I was dead. The ground is cold, and you kind of open your eyes, and you're like, wow, I feel great. I feel like I've just had a full breakfast. Injuries I didn't know I had they've just fallen away. It's like I've had a great massage. That pain I realized all the tension I was carrying on my shoulders just washed away. So you are.
Does this mean all our emotional troubles have washed away as well?
Oh, amazing.
You're feeling pretty good. You're like it's pretty feeling pretty solidly okay. So your hit points are restored. Your spell slots are restored as well. Because I got a 79.
Whoa.
So it was an urgent wish.
Oh, I literally just read that as a 16 and thought it failed.
So
What happens to death saves whenever you're?
they just reset to blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the take long rest thing.
So Lida, it's your turn. You're
I'm
feeling
awake!
feeling great. You're lying down. So you're like, I'm gonna have to stand up, but we're like, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah.
Alright, I'll stand up then.
What do you want to do? The dragon is kind of looking around, like freaking out.
Oh, I'm gonna move so we're not all clustered together again. I kept spinning myself instead of zooming in.
And her pointer disappeared.
Make that dragon throw up.
Question.
Yes.
If I were, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it with disintegrate. But if I did while Narinn was still in its belly, would that also disintegrate Narinn?
So, the way I checked this because I wasn't sure if this was going to come up. So
Good call.
what happens? So if you cast disintegrate on a creature, it disintegrates them, and all objects, all non-magical objects they are carrying.
Please don't do that.
If a creature, so Narinn is currently a creature. If he's dead, he's an object. So he's currently no. If he was dead, then if you cast disintegrate and it disintegrated her, he would also be disintegrated. All of this stuff would stick around because it's magical, but he wouldn't.
He's a magical object to us, though.
Alright. He's wearing magical stuff, though.
I
Yeah.
also like how Malvin's just been sitting in the hallway and then all of a sudden just, oh, I feel better.
Yeah, Malvern, you're feeling chilled out, eh?
Hey.
Right, I'm gonna cast slow on the dragon.
Sure. What's that do? What does she
40
have to do?
cube. Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell.
Okay, so that's Narinn as well.
I guess?
If he's in the cube, then
I don't know how it works. It's like if you were like, if I did something to a train and someone was inside the train, you know? When someone jumps inside a train, they still, you know, are in the same spot, you know? I don't know.
At the same
I made
time,
the
no
train
one's
slow.
casting-
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you slow down a train, the person inside the train is going to be slow too.
that's true. That's
No,
true. Yeah.
they-
Not wrong.
They keep moving, and then they would hit the wall.
Okay, we're going to get into
And then they would-
relativity.
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna. So you just rewove the fabric of time and space with a wish. So you know, like let's not bog down the physics too much.
I'll do something else then.
I mean, does slow just affect movement or is it also attacked?
It's attacks as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna do it.
Thanks.
And I was also gonna do hold monster, but that paralyzes it, so I don't think it could throw up if it was paralyzed. I'm not sure. Is that a thing?
The conditions don't really stem as far as governing bodily functions. I don't think so. No, I think it could
With-
throw up.
Okay, would Narinn still be able to move if I held the dragon?
Yeah,
So
because you
just says
target a
choose a
specific
creature.
creature. Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
How wise are you, dragon?
Yeah, wagga wagga wagga.
Dragons are pretty damn wise. I see it.
Aha! Aha!
Oh, multiple.
Nice.
Multiple fails.
She succeeds on her saving throw.
Yeah.
What? Oh, fucking legendary resistance bullshit. Well, I guess that's my turn then.
Well, that's one of the resistances gone. You know.
Yeah, let me take that one
Oh,
up.
it's a 5th level spell.
Aye, but you just got your 5th level spells back.
Are you doing anything else on your turn then?
No, I'm not doing anything. Don't have anything else to do.
Fraflin, it's your turn then.
Right, it's clobbering time for me and the... Oh, he's gone.
Yes, she is flying in the air.
He's flying in the air. She's flying in the air.
Yeah, she's a dragon. She's got wings.
It's just a bit rubbish. Can I fly in the air as a water elemental? I don't think I can I?
I don't think so.
Can you shoot water?
You could climb on the shoulders
Okay.
of the other elemental.
How can I punch it if it's up in the air? That's rubbish.
Can you like absorb tons of water and get massive and then punch it?
I don't think there's that
Punch
much
a
water
snake.
around.
Yeah, you could just punch a snake.
Yeah, I'll punch a snake.
No animal cruelty on the street.
With
What are the other
Says
things?
you.
Is my water elemental beside the snake? Is that like a snake boy?
Yeah, it says on a
Can't
snake
read
person.
the right
You gotta zoom in.
because there's a big snake person and there's lots of little snake persons.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
what's happening? Okay. Right. Then water elemental will smack the thingy snake person that he's beside. So I will roll for the the hitting.
Another question about dragon breath. Can
Yeah.
we tell when the dragon breath resets, or is it just like a thing? do we think the dragon has it like all the time?
I think there's you definitely get the sensation that they can't just like do it as much as they want, because you've had quite, for the average person, you've had quite a lot of encounters with a dragon, and usually there's a kind of a visual component, in the Hobbit films, Smoke, the throat lights up when he's about to breathe fire and stuff like that. You kind of get a similar sort of vibe.
The thing is in my water elemental space, isn't it?
No,
No?
it's beside it.
Oh, it's
You could
beside
move on to it.
Yeah, let's try that, shall we? I'm going to do a multi-attack and then move on to the space.
Go for it.
My water elemental is going to do that. So it's blah 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 +7 to hit. Did that come up? Why is it not come up? I'll try again.
I have to roll it in the text box.
Did that come up? That's not come up either.
Are you rolling it on the chat box?
I'm rolling it on the chat both times. I'll try one more time.
I reckon all three of them will just pop up. At
Yeah,
some
there was a
point.
bit of lag for me earlier.
The second one was a good one, the first one not so much.
Oh, I saw a dice there.
Yeah.
What's
But
the
I think we'll
first
just have to take that one. I don't know if that was the first one. I think that's the one I just rolled. That's not a hit though, was it? What, 15? Is it a hit?
No.
It's just a snake boy.
He is just a snake boy. But he's got like scales and stuff. And is wearing a bit of kind of rudimentary leather armor.
Alright, well, you'll make his second slam attack then.
Go for it.
That's rubbish. Okay, so the water elemental will move on top of him.
Okay.
And whelm him.
What's he got to do? Anything?
He has to... When he's being whelmed, each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 strength saving throw. On a failure, a target takes 13, it's 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. If it's large or smaller, it is also grappled and needs a DC 14 escape. Until this grapple's end, the target is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe the water. If the saving throw is successful, the target's pushed out.
Alright. So what is the first save he has to make? Because now it's a strength save.
Yes. DC 15.
Here the bugger! He gets a 15.
That's pants.
So
So he doesn't get the bludgeoning damage. Yeah, and he's not grappled then either. Okay, so pants to that. Right, meanwhile, Hrafen Elemental will... Oh, he's actually right beside the Snake Boy. So he'll batter Snake Boy again.
Go for it.
Other Snake Boy. Little Snake Boy down here. Uh, 17 plus 7 is 24.
That will definitely hit.
Right, I'll roll for the second slam attack.
Go for it.
I think that's a nat 20. No, it's not, it's a 16. Alright. So that's 23. So both hits, yeah?
Yep, both hits.
So they get 4d8 plus 8 damage. I'm just trying to see about the grapple. There's something about...
That's only if you use your whelm thing.
Oh, okay. So I can twat him and then move on to his space and try and grapple him, is that? Yeah. No?
I think that feels like too many actions. Let me check.
It does feel like too many actions.
No, you can do 2 slams, or you can move on to the space and try and whelm.
Alright, no, I've done 2 slams then.
Okay.
Slam, man.
Go for slam damage. Go for slammage.
What did I say? 4d8 plus 4d8 plus 8. $34.
34. 2 snipers and 4.
Yeah, he does not like it and runs away.
So, Malbrin, I guess from your perspective, you watch these two elementals kind of. You feel this wave of just refreshing, replenishing calm wash over you. You kind of everything just slows down for like 30 seconds or whatever. You're just kind of contemplating life in the universe and everything. You're just kind of overwhelmed with this kind of wash of cosmic energy, and you're feeling wow. I'm feeling great. And then you watch as the two elementals up ahead kind of like swing around and back to back and start wailing on two things kind of off screen. Hrafen slams two watery fists into the face of he's got a big cobra head, this guy, like slams onto the hood and he kind of cowers away. The other one kind of does two kind of horizontal swipes, and the snake man there kind of dodges out of the way. It is the dragon's turn. So, does her breath recharge? Oh, no. So she is gonna... She can move quite fast. So she can go... 1, 6. So she flies kind of into the center of the room. And I can't... and flies up until she's kind of hovering just a little under the ceiling, under this kind of big hole in the center of the horde chamber. And she can't breathe on anyone or anything. So she is gonna try and frighten you all. So I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I have advantage against being frightened because I'm a halfling.
If you're Zorgar or standing next to Zorgar,
Frightened.
you just dragon. What's he waving? That's dragon. Who cares?
Can I be frightened while inside her stomach?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, so what is it? Wisdom saving?
I mean, I'd be pretty afraid if I was in her stomach.
Because you are within 120 feet of her, and you are very much aware of her.
So it's a wisdom save, you said.
A wisdom save. You need a 16.
I got a 27.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Have my things like Indomitable or Lucky come back, or are they all gone?
It's like you've just taken a long rest.
Okay, so I'm going to use Indomitable.
Go for it.
That means Hrafen gets his beast shapes back.
Yeah, grr.
What is... Wait, fighting means you can't move towards them, right?
Yep. I think you have disadvantage on attacks against them as well.
Ugh! Okay, then I guess I have to use a Lucky.
How did I get my beast shapes back?
You got it because of
Oh,
the wish
damn it.
spell.
Me.
Okay, I'm frightened.
Because of the what now?
Okay.
Because of the wish spell. We
Oh,
got
right,
fully
cool.
restored.
That counts with... Oh, excellent.
Can I quickly check?
Mhm.
The Crowseer shield, I have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom brackets perception checks.
Yes, not a save.
Not a save. Okay, cool.
It's only a wisdom
You passed
brackets
it
perception
anyway.
check.
Got it.
So she kind of, from her position, kind of hovering, kind of just just sort of slightly above the melee. She kind of heads sort of diagonally upward. She says, "Wretches, murderers, you will have no quarter here." And you're like, "Oh fuck." So you got less than a 16. So who got less than a 16? Narinn?
Yes.
Littlegut. Do you have a plus 10 to wisdom saves?
I should have a plus 7, not a plus 10. I don't know why.
Oh, and you got a plus 7 and you got plus
That's
10 because
Zorgar.
you're next to Zorgar. Okay, cool, that's working as it should. That's cool.
I'm not
uh,
next to Zorgar though.
Oh, you're not
I
next
moved
to
away
Zorgar.
from Zorgar.
Did Zorgar save also?
I can't be afraid.
Yeah, Zorgar just doesn't get frightened. He's not scared of anything. I can take it
Balls
off.
of steel.
Oh, that's bugged. Okay, I can't take it off. I don't know what's going on with that. Either way, she passes. So Muir is afraid. That looks like Rurak is afraid, and Narinn, you're really quite afraid. You're like, oh, hang on, this is a bit.
Was it more than 16 or just 16?
Oh, sorry, no, yeah, you got 16, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, you got it, yeah. So you're like, well, fuck, that's a big dragon. Oh, jeez. Narinn, you're like, oh, hang on, we're going up. This doesn't, you're like, this feels weird. Is she trying to get away or something? What's going on? I'm stuck in the belly of a dragon. I'm not very pleased about this.
No, I am not.
So then it's her turn. And then it's her legendary turn. Unfortunately, because it's straight after. Except you can't use any of those ones. So you get off. Muir, it's your turn.
So if I'm frightened, can I attack her if I'm frightened of her?
I think you have disadvantage. Let me double check.
You can't move towards
Yeah.
you.
What if it's... Can I still cast a spell at her then? Is that fine?
So if you're frightened, you can't willingly move closer to the source of his fear, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear isn't within line of sight. So as long as you can see the dragon, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, but you can cast spells.
Great, that's no difference then. Groovy. I'm gonna throw a rock at her.
Go for it. What
Now
you
she
gotta
needs
do?
to make a dex save.
A dexterity
Dex
save.
save.
I wish it'd scroll a bit faster. Yeah. 19.
Oh, lame. Alright. Whatever. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, fine. That's my turn.
She doesn't take like half
Actually,
damage or
I'll
anything.
dig out.
Alright.
It doesn't actually say what happens when it doesn't succeed, which is annoying.
If it doesn't say anything, then I guess nothing happens. If you make a note of it, I'll check it out afterwards, or when I get a minute. Narinn, you're in the belly of a dragon.
Right, so... I'm
You're-
going to be
you're
tackling
afraid.
Something we touched on in Brinewood. The wording there is if I can see the creature.
You
So
can.
if I close my eyes.
You can't see anything but. So you could do that, but then you
But if
still
I
have
close
advantage
my
because you're blind.
eyes- But my target is all around me.
Yeah.
I can't
It
really
doesn't make a
miss.
difference.
It doesn't make a difference.
Okay. I will. Right. See frightened. How long does it last? Just until.
The next minute. Oh, hang on. I think there's a save. Muir, I think you need to make a save just in case you shake it off. Yeah. At the end of your turn, you get another save at it. Otherwise, it's gonna last for a minute. So actually, I need to go. So you're frightened. Muir's frightened. Except Muir can't be frightened. She's next to Zerker, or was. So it's just, you're the only one that's scared.
Me?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay, so it's going to do the disadvantage for me, yeah?
It should do, yeah.
Even if I roll multiple dice at the same time?
No, if you roll multiple dice at the same time. Because
Okay,
you're not
yes.
doubling the attacks. You're just rolling extra dice. If you just
Right.
drag your attacks onto the thing like rapid fire, it should just go and process it.
Okay, because I'm going action search,
Okay.
which means 7 attacks.
That's a lot of attacks.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm just gonna drag them on one by one, I guess, and hope it applies it. Right, it doesn't let you rapid fire it.
Oh. That's 1, 2.
I think that was 6, so that would be all the Nautilus ones. One,
There's
two,
only 5
three,
have turned
four,
up.
5. Ah, okay. I'll roll 6 on there. Oh,
I think it
sorry.
might be slow.
1, 2,
It's appeared.
yeah,
Yeah.
it popped in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the recent one.
Nice.
How many of those hit?
4,
Yeah.
I think.
Anything above a 20 hits her.
Above a
Above?
20.
So, does a 20 hit now?
That 20 does it, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take it. Where is... was it the Arisant that hit? Yes, it was.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so it's 26, 34, 47 damage, is that correct?
That sounds right to me.
That's right.
So, she has to make a save to see if she's gonna you up again.
Is that with your strength and everything?
It says +6, so I presume
Oh, okay.
so. Oh, but it's done it to every single one.
Yeah, but you add it to every attack.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
So you dealt how much damage, sorry? 26, 39, 47.
46.
What's that? 47. She needs a 24 to keep you in her belly.
Can I try and stay within her belly?
Well, I mean, you can try.
Ooh.
So she's gonna
Okay.
try. She's gonna forcefully try and vomit you up right now. So if you really want to stay, then I guess make a strength check.
Sweet. With disadvantage because I'm frightened.
Yeah, yeah. I think it would probably be difficult to force yourself to try and stay in the belly of a thing you're terrified of. Yeah.
I can see the D20 stuck on the screen.
Yeah, it's just
There
the
we go.
images.
10.
10.
I mean, well,
Oh.
it doesn't matter. Yeah. This is, let's check the force of her. So even with a
Coming at it one way or
12.
another.
Yeah.
So the rest of you watch as she kind of flaps up and she, delivers her, she's like, wretches! And then there's this kind of nasty sound as she wrenches Narinn out. You can see this kind of weird shape moving up her quite long neck, and then getting
How high up
forcefully
is she?
thrown 60 feet in the air.
I'll
I
cast
think
Feather
that's
Fall.
Featherfall.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah, with my moth cloak thingy as a reaction.
Okay. Okay, you can do that then.
So
So, yeah, as a reaction from falling 60 feet. Yeah.
So you're just
Also,
gonna-
Do I get to make my wisdom saving throw?
yeah, you do. Yeah, sorry. Go for it.
Come on! Shit!
Still there.
I guess falling 60 feet doesn't help with that.
Not so much. So you just kind of drift down with the featherfall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she goes. You get this really nasty sensation as you're swept up and out of the gullet and vomited out, and then you're kind of slapped in the face by your wet moth cloak as it tries to flutter your way and slow you down, and you kind of start drifting slowly down. So I think you arrive at like the start of your next turn at the bottom. I think so. That's goofy there. Morgan, it's your turn.
I'm back!
So I held my action, but I take it I just lost that action, right? I'm fine
Yeah.
if I did. Okay. Who's this dude?
Which dude?
This Torturan.
He's a lad that's just kind of appeared behind you. He's just running. He's just legging it up the corridor. He's a little turtle man. He's wearing green robes, and there's this kind of dragon's head insignia on his chest. He's got a mace in one hand. He does not seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay.
Nice. This guy's in for a nasty surprise.
So Narinn has been upchucked.
Yeah.
Is he still within melee range of the dragon?
No.
Okay.
Like, he might be able to attack her, but he's not really posing any threat to her right now for the purposes of
He's
sneak
not
attack.
flanking her.
No.
And she's 60 feet up and like 60 feet away from me.
Yeah.
By the ruling, is that she's 60 feet away?
Yeah, she's just whichever number is furthest.
Okay. Fairy Fire has a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
Could I cast that on her?
Yeah, you certainly can.
I think I'll probably have to move to like at least there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Go for it.
The question is, do I actually know what that actually means?
Oh, hang on. If you go on your
I think
sheet,
she has to
the
do a
dragon
dex
makes a
save.
a dex save.
Yeah. And I think it's a 15.
She gets a 22.
Never mind then.
Fairy fire.
It is outlined in light though. Even
Okay.
if it failed.
So she's
But it
glowing.
just doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Do you want it to be blue, green, or violet?
Let's do green. Let's not complicate things.
Okay, so yeah, so she has this. So, Narinn, you're frightened. This is not really helped by the fact that as soon as she vomits you out, she's now suddenly glowing green, as well as being green. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Morgan?
I think after seeing that everybody actually seems to be okay now, I'm gonna leg it further into the room.
Okay.
So, bonus action, I'll dash. So it gives me 12 squares. I've used 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's me.
Alright. So it's going to be Snake Person 1, who is next to Rurak. So Rurak, so the dead cleric in his arms suddenly comes to life, and he's going to freak out and try and kill him again.
Alright.
So...
There. Bite him, Rurak. Bite him.
Yagawa! What's your armor class, Rurak? It's 20, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 20.
Okay, so he does not manage to constrict you.
So he's making an attack against me.
Yes.
Now, I know one of my abilities lets me use my reaction to do damage to him. I'm just trying to find which one it is. Sorry, it's been a sec. Divine Strike? Nope. Sorry, I think I'll have to grab the manual. I'm not sure where it is on the...
Fair.
Is it Wrath of the Storm?
It is Wrath of the Storm. Yep. So, creature in 5 feet, you can see, hits you with an attack, use reaction to cause that creature to make a dex saving throw. The creature takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, your choice, on a failed saving throw, and half as much on a damage on a successful one. So make a dex save.
Yow! Oh, 4.
4.
It's not going to be
Cool.
good enough.
So they're going to take 2d8 lightning damage. So that's 7.
7.
And going to combo that with Thunderbolt Strike. When I deal lightning damage to a large or small creature, you can push it up to 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
So, can I push it towards those cages?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Just kind of in a diagonal line.
I want to try and push him in a way that he'll end up in a cage.
The distances are too
It's
large.
too far.
No. Just starting that.
So like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's people in those cages, Patrick.
Oh, there is?
They're
not
two of
empty.
the cages are occupied.
Or what?
Now
Can I
I'm
push him in the
out.
direction of an empty one?
Yeah, that middle one is not empty. It is empty.
A middle one. It's empty. Cool.
Uh,
All right.
So,
But I exited the dragon. Can I see the people in the cages?
give us a perception check. You're falling. I'll let you know on your
sorry,
turn.
now.
So
Oh, no.
Rurak uses his reaction to kind of. So this snake person who's kind of dragging Rurak sort of wraps his. He's got a lower half tail as well. He kind of wraps that around Rurak to try and constrict him, and then Rurak sort of tenses, and there's this kind of jolt of lightning runs around his body, and the snake lad gets like blasted back. And then he is
Does I
gonna.
take damage from him?
No, he did not. He did not hit you. Wait.
Oh, well, in that case.
Well, that's okay. He has a couple of other attacks he's going to try and hit you with. So we'll see if
Okay.
any of them hit first.
Yep.
So. Hyah! That one will hit. So you'll take
That's when I'll, yeah.
19 slashing damage, and then you go and you kind of EMP defibrillate him away.
Cool. Yeah. 19 slashing. Cool.
19 slashing. And then Snake Person 2, the little halfling, is now there. It was dead a minute ago. So there's some weird cosmic shit
Just
happened.
unconscious. I wasn't dead.
So he's gonna try and take a pot shot at Lida. So 9, probably not gonna hit. And then 16, 12.
Nope.
That's not gonna hit either. So okay, that's him. Snake Person 3 is inside a water elemental. He is going to try and exit. Just gonna bloop.
Did he not make his? Did he make his save?
He was not grappled or anything.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like if he made his save with the first time, then he wouldn't have been. He would have been pushed out of the elemental.
Oh, okay, so he just starts there then.
Yeah.
So he's gonna attack the elemental.
So I take it the way the grapple would work, Jake, is that I mean, it just as each creature in elemental space must make a DC 15 strength saving. So it does it. I take it I just move into its space, and then if it doesn't make the throw, it's grappled. Yeah.
So if you're in, so when you use your action to use that ability, then
Yes.
anything in your space has to make that save. So you got to move into the space and then use that action.
Oh, I see. Yes, okay.
So it gets a 10, an 8, and a 15. Do any of them hit?
Is he attacking the water elemental?
Yeah.
Its AC is 14.
Okay, so the 15 hits. So it's gonna. For. Come on, bro. 14 damage to the water elemental.
14 damage.
Yeah. And then Snake Person 4 is gonna attack you. So he's gonna go. Watch out!
Sorry, Jake, it was 14 damage, yeah?
14 damage. And so he gets a crit on one of them, and then that one just jetted off over there. Is that gonna count? Seems like no. So he gets an 8, a 26, and a 23. So the 26 is a crit.
He's got like 3 attacks.
So he gets an 11, and then 23, so 34 slashing damage to you, Mr. Raffin.
To me?
Yes.
That's rubbish.
And
34.
then 34. Then this corridor lad is gonna go.
Torture them in green robes.
I want to. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the rest of you guys watch this little like green robed turtle man run in. He's got a mace and a shield. He's wearing green robes. They've got a dragon insignia on them. And he looks pissed. He looks well mad, and also really quite sort of like that kind of like angry concerned. So that's his turn. So it's the lair actions. So she is gonna scroll around for ages. I guess she's gonna thick at you guys again. Uh, 50. So she's gonna move this. She's gonna thick at Lyda right like that. So Lyda, you are in the center of a thicket of thorns. Can you make a dex save, please?
Dex, okay.
I take it dragon's still flying, yeah.
I don't get a +5. I don't know why I'm getting +3.
It's
So
because
it's a 17.
17. That just saves.
Hey.
So you take half of. So you take 10 piercing damage. So the reason it's adding +3 is because it thinks you're still in Zorar's aura for some reason. It's bugged, but I can't take that off right now. I don't really know why. So we're just gonna have to. I'll figure out how to deal with that. So that's our lair actions, and then it's the snake lad in plate. What's he gonna do? What things has he got?
He's going to make friends.
He's gonna attack Zorgar. Given that Zorgar's there. So ka-chow! So he tries to wrap his tail around you and does not make it. And then he's gonna ka-chow! Does not make it. Ka-chow! Does not make it. So he tries to wrap his tail around your legs and constrict you, Zorgar, and then you manage to sort of stamp your way out of it, and then he kind of opens his jaws and bears these big poisoned fangs and tries to strike for your neck, and you kind of bash him in the face with a shield, and then he slashes at you with his sword, and it just kind of glances off your armor. Rurak, it's your turn.
There we go. Sorry, push talk would be funny. Yeah, this dude beside me over here, snake person. I'm gonna go ahead and position myself. I don't know, just in a way that I can throw my hammer, and he'll be pushed in the direction of a cage.
Okay. The cages aren't open right now.
They're not open. Okay. How strong does this guy look?
He. Let me see. He looks pretty strong. You know, he's he's got some. You know, he's pretty stacked by like kind of human standards.
Right.
You know, he's well, what's your base strength?
My base strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I've got 19 on here. Where is it on D&D Beyond? I'm not really sure.
I mean, he's stronger than anyone that's not a melee fighter in your party. Just by looking at him.
Actually, tell you what, I might think I'm going to use. I'm gonna walk up to him here. Then I'm going to use Thunder Step.
Okay.
And I'm going to Thunder Step. Oh, how many? Can you tell how far something is? Pointers, I think. Yeah, I think Thunder Step's like 150, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. I think we don't have to really worry about it. I'm sure. For the purpose, it's big enough to get around anywhere you want in this particular room.
Yeah, I'm gonna Thunder Step right at the end of that arrow. Can you see that, Jake?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Thunder Step does damage to him. Sorry, just 1 sec. I need to find out where that spell is. Thunder Step. Okay. So it's an action to cast. Instantaneous. It's 3d10 damage. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage.
He gets 19.
That'll pass, so he'll take half the damage here.
All right.
So here's 3d10. Or is that yeah, those are d10s?
Yep.
13.
So half of 13, I think 6.
Mm-hmm.
Snake person 1. Okay.
That was a 3rd level spell slot. Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
He gets pushed 10 feet backwards from where I teleported from.
Oh, sorry. He goes between.
Yeah.
Zorangar, it's your turn.
I will attack Snake Man.
Okay. I think I understood that.
Sorry, was I really?
It's a little kind of roboty. That's okay then.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Snake Guy. I rolled them both together, but 8 and 19. So one of them will hit.
Your 20 will definitely hit. You did an 18 to hit him. So depending on your bonuses, your 8 might hit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, +9, so that just doesn't hit, right? 17.
Yeah, just not. Your other one will hit though.
Yeah. $22.
22. So that puts him in that much. Okay, so Zorgar is he hacks forward. The snake man kind of moves his shoulder and just kind of like knocks the axe out of the way and ducks his head, and then Zorgar kind of swings around, does an over the head swing down, cuts into his shoulder, and he kind of hisses. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Zorgar? Lida, it's your turn. You're in a thicket.
I am in a thicket, so it's difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm going to move. Oh, I'm moving the circle.
Oh, you can move the circle?
Okay, now it's not working.
Where are you trying to move?
I've got like a hold of my face, but it's like not letting me. Oh, there we go. I was gonna move there.
Okay.
So, and I'm fed up with this dragon again, so I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on the dragon because Narinn's not in her anymore.
Go for it.
Ooh, it's
What's
a
she
dex
gonna do?
saving throw for the dragon.
A dexterity saving throw. You. Good job. She gets a 7. So she
Nope.
succeeds on her saving throw.
Fucking whatever. That is 80 halved.
So 40 damage.
And yes. And I don't think I get to reroll my ones because it's not a fire spell.
Okay, so Lida
Yeah.
kind of tears her way through this thicket that sprung up around her, looks up at the dragon, and then she points her finger, and there's like this kind of sap of green lightning arcs off it and slams into the dragon's like kind of armpit and kind of ripples around. You can see like the point of impact, like the scales kind of grow discolored, and there's kind of something sort of flakes off, and then it kind of goes back to normal. She kind of hisses. So how much has she got left? Aha, so she hits a threshold.
We all die.
Gonna try and run.
She says, "You have taken my heart and left me a husk. I now you will pay for it." And you know, she kind of, her wings beat a little faster, her claws look a little sharper. She looks a little, you know, her eyes are a bit more wider and bloodshot. She looks not very happy with you lads. You do anything else in your turn, Luna?
I might bonus action Misty Step away from this guy. I will Misty Step over there.
Okay,
That is my turn.
that is your turn. Master Hraffen, it is your turn.
Oh, Collide. Dragon's still flying, yeah?
Yes.
Right, I think we'll just beat up on the thingy dudes. So we'll do my water elemental first. I think. How did it was I can't remember if it was me or the water elemental that did the damage.
You
I'm
were
wondering,
you hit.
would I be able to tell if it's like, is it looking particularly?
You should see a little coloured circle next to the thing. And if you mouse over it, it will tell you kind of whether they're wounded or not.
Oh, it says wounded, but no, it won't say how badly wounded. Right, okay. I'll do the water elemental first. I think what he'll do is we'll try the grapply thing, so I'll move him onto the snake person, and the snake person's got to do a saving throw.
Okay. So a strength save, was it?
Yes. Hold on, it's a DC. I want to say 6.
Well, they get a 1, so they don't save.
So they're grappled. Excellent. So he takes. Do I roll the damage? It says takes 13 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, you roll the damage.
Okay. Oh, get in.
Nice.
That's 20 damage.
20 damage to snake person
Also,
three.
the snaky creature cannot breathe now unless it can breathe underwater.
Okay. So
and
yeah.
it's restrained.
Okay, so the water elemental surges forward and kind of its aquan form swirls around it and restrains it and binds it into its torso. What are you doing?
Now, I see there's a snake person near me. And what's the other thing say? Is that torturing?
Yeah, that's a turtle man. He's wearing green robes. He just arrived.
Oh, okay. Now, did you say that it would work that I had to move into the square where the thing was, the snake
Yes.
person was? Because I can grapple up to 2 things, but I couldn't move into the snake person square, try and grapple him, and then move and try and grapple torture him.
No, so the whelm attack, it has a recharge on it. So if you use it, you then have to roll a d6 at the start of your turn to see if you can use it again. So there's like a 50-50 chance it's on cooldown.
Yes, I think. I don't know. Are you guys all right with the big snake person? Do you want me to batter the snaky dude, or?
Big snake guy might be pretty rough, so if you do attack him, you might be able to kill him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could dash in and attack the big snake person, and then dash away if I want.
I mean, I've done a fair whack of damage to him. I've done like.
Well, let's do that then. I'll batter in and get him, because I can batter over and engage with other snake people, or if I could even change into some sort of flying thing next turn and go after the dragon if you want. But yeah, I'll go and I'll try and attack Raph and I'll move. Hold on. I'll just try and slap him about.
Go for it.
— 17?
17 is not enough to hit him. Because he is in
attack
late mail.
2, electric boogaloo. (22).
That is enough to hit.
Excellent. So 2d8 plus 4. Nine damage.
9 damage to that lad. So, that's an extra number. So Rathan kind of, his watery form kind of drifts forward, surges along the ground, and he barrels the guy who's locked in combat with Zorgar, just straight across the back, 2 big slams. You doing anything else in your turn, Rathan?
Do I still have movement left?
I don't know. 1, 2.
I was over, like, I was on top of the.
Yeah, I think you have 1
so I've
square
moved,
left.
like, I've got 1 square left.
Yeah.
I will move back 1 square.
Okay. We just did your water elemental's turn. So it's the dragon's turn. And her breath weapon recharges.
No.
Okay, so she does that at the start of her turn. Okay.
Where's the... How big is this thing? Oh, it starts there. Okay, so 60 gets to there. So... So, Raffen, Rurak, and Zorgar, I need you guys to make dexterity saves.
Dex saves. I have. Was it resistance or advantage in this? Hang on, let me check.
You have resistance on poison damage, I think.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison. You have resistance against poison damage.
Right, okay.
I'm immune to poison.
They have advantage and you
Okay.
are resistant.
So
Okay.
is this a dex save, sorry?
Yeah, it's just a dex save, yeah. So Rafa, there's not really any point in you rolling, because you're immune to it.
Advantage.
Coolio.
Dex.
22.
22.
17.
You need an 18, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
You can have +6 because I
Aw.
got them back.
Aw, thanks. That's great. Hey.
Skabloosh. So, you both take 29 damage.
Half again for me?
If you
that
got
right?
resistance, yeah.
Okay. Is that 14 or 15?
Round down.
14. Okay.
Yeah, just a reminder not to stand bunched up together.
So
Bad idea on a dragon fight.
pointers. Don't need that one anymore. And she flies further up through the roof.
Through the roof.
Yeah, there's a hole in it. So she effectively is she was 60 feet. The arrow is now too long to do the thing I was hoping it was gonna do. The map goes away. Oh no. You can still. What's I asked about that? So she's about 120 feet above you guys. She just flies off, kind of upwards after she breathes this poison on you. And she says, "Take care of these swines!" And then fucks off, basically.
I did not realize there was a hole in the roof.
No, damn.
It was said a couple rounds
Me
ago.
neither.
Oh.
So she's gone then.
That's why I said last turn she's getting away.
Mira, it's your turn.
Can I?
Oh, you're not inside her
Can I,
anymore.
before she fucks off? Does anyone know the range on dimension door?
I think it's more than 120, if I remember.
What was our thing at the start of the turn?
She was 60 feet away. Then she moved 80 feet up.
The range is 500 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have the handle for the card. Is that a react? Is it like a reaction
action.
or what is it?
It's an action.
So how far is
Okay,
she
wait,
at the point of finishing her?
She is 120 is what I've got in the arrow. So we'll say she's 120. But at that sort of height, it's kind of like once she kind of leaves the cavern, it's actually difficult to see how far she is because you don't have a perspective up there. Narinn can probably get an accurate gauge on it.
Can I? It's probably a terrible idea, but fuck it. Can I dimension door on top of her again?
Yeah, you can try. You can't see her right now, so you can.
That'll cut out, sir.
So you can go for it. You can try and kind of gauge where she'd be in dimension door up there. But because you can't actually see her, you don't know where she is to go. You just have to kind of guesstimate. But you can give it a shot.
I just want to give it a shot.
Like it'd be like an Arcana check or something.
Okay, I'll do that.
Go for it. I'll say you need a 15.
Oh,
I'll give myself +6 as well. So
Okay.
28.
So what does it look like when you add your +6 to your dimension door check?
Sorry?
So what is it like?
Cut
What is
out pretty bad.
it? Is it cut out for anyone else?
Yeah,
No.
No.
Not really for
that
me.
might just be my laptop.
Yeah. So Muir kind of watches this dragon escape through the ceiling, and kind of pulls her cape around her, and kind of like she twists some levers on her goggles or whatever, and then twists her cape and pulls it over her head, and she vanishes, and lands on top of the dragon, and she is trying to depart. Are you doing anything else in your turn, Mir?
I was hoping Spider Climb was a bonus action, but it's not. So now I'm just gonna hold on real tight.
Okay. Give us an athletics check, just to see. Like you're on there pretty good, but just so we know for next round how you're currently holding on. Okay, it's a tough landing. So you're like, so you nail it position wise. You're like, right, this is great. But you kind of land. You have to. The bit you land on, or the bit you land above, is quite pretty chonker with back spikes. So you have to kind of like throw yourself off balance and kind of grab onto a tail spike so you don't impale yourself on her back. But you're on. You're just not super you're not super well on. Narinn, it's your turn.
I have reached the floor.
You have reached the floor, yeah.
Huzzah! I don't really think I can do anything. No, I could go beat up Snake Person. Yeah, fuck it. And then is Big Snake Person holding any form of weaponry?
He has a longbow on his back and he has a scimitar in one hand.
I will use disarm to remove him of his scimitar.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Oh fuck, I need to... What kind of check is that again?
I think it's a strength save. That sounds right.
Sure. But I get an extra D8 of damage either way.
What's your DC?
Score. It's just my strength, isn't it?
No, I think it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength mod. Probably. That's usually what it would be. Let me check.
Yeah, that will make it 17 then, which is the same as my strength.
Oh, okay, so it just lines up.
Conveniently.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So again, 18.
Not disarmed. I will also attempt to push Snake Person into the back. Is it 10 or 15 feet? I think it's...
On pushing attack,
yes.
It's, 15 feet.
15 feet into the water.
Go for it.
So first I'll just make the regular Nautilus and Arisen attacks.
Sure.
Do I get advantage because it's being flanked by Zorga?
You do, yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't get to click on the advantage, I just decided... Oh shit, I'm still frightened by the...
well, you can't see her right now, so let me take that off.
If it goes into my aura, does it become less frightened? Or?
Yeah, if he goes into your aura, like, either way you're not frightened right now, because she's fucked off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think... Did that only roll 2 d20s? Yeah, 6 and a 10.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just...
Oh.
1 disadvantage draw?
Yeah.
Is it alright if I just...
Yeah, just do it again.
Okay. So, advantage... If I click on the advantage tab at the bottom and roll 3 die, or do I have to roll them one by one?
You have to do it one at a time.
Advantage tab.
Because it only knows how to do advantage if it's like, there's only 1 d20 being rolled here.
That one was an advantage, so I'll just quickly roll the d20 after. Right, so that's a 26, a 21, and a 26.
Yeah, they'll all hit quite handsomely.
Hang on, it's struggling. There we go. And an 18. That won't hit well that.
The 18 just hits him.
Ah!
Just...
And then... Okay. So... That's 3d8 and 1d6. And then another 2d10s for the maneuvers.
Yeah.
So that is 30, 44, 57 damage, I believe.
57 damage. And he fails to save against your push. Fails. Blah 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 blah. And
Aha.
sorry, I just forgot. 57.
Yeah, I believe so. Someone could double check my math to make sure I'm not being a fool.
Okay. You doing anything else on your turn?
No, that will be it. I think with pushing attack, I follow him.
That would make
'Cause
sense.
I'm pushing. Yeah, that's my go.
Okay, so Narinn kind of runs in, tridents ablaze, poking and jabbing and stabbing, and tries to get a twist on the scimitar. Kind of the guy you watch his bicep flex as he resists you, and then you kind of get a good strike against his belly section, and he kind of staggers back into the shallows of the tunnel bit. Malbrin, it's your turn.
Okay. If I was to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, to here, can I look up and see the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's 120 feet away.
Yes.
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her.
Go for it.
Is Muir flanking?
Yeah. Sure.
Awesome.
That's one word for it.
Okay.
She's somewhat distracted by a
I'm gonna
person hanging on her back.
I'm gonna shoot her
Most will
twice.
Go for it.
This is the first attack. Can I do something? Okay.
Are you still
I'm
frightened of her?
disadvantaged.
Hang on. I don't think we've been doing your saves actually. So give us like 3 wisdom saves, because you can probably shake it off.
Oh. That's a 10.
Not good enough. You need a 16.
That's an 18.
Alright, okay, cool. So you're not frightened anymore. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So if we take that last roll I did, because
Mhm.
it's just 3 dice, that's a 20.
Yep.
Plus. So that's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'll be rolling for bonus attack again anyway.
Go for it.
Come on, fantasy grade.
Hey.
That is a 14 plus 9 is a 23.
That will also hit her.
Okay. So for the bonus action attack, that's just a d6.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first one, it's 2d6 plus 12d6
Yeah.
Oh.
because it was a crit.
Oh my god.
So if we do you, actually, yeah, that's just what, 13d6 plus 5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll take
Come
the
on,
d6 here,
fantasy
folks.
Oh,
That is a
Hey.
48.
48.
There.
Okay.
Nice one.
Recorded.
And that is me. I cannot do anything else.
Are you not missing some dice? So your sneak attack 66, which is doubled, so that's 12d6.
Oh, shoot. Yes, my maths was wrong. It's another 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's another 7. So 50... something?
Okay.
55?
So, Auburn kind of looks up and fires off 2 shots. Rapid fire that straight up through the hole in the ceiling. Stick kind of... You get quite a good angle on it. You watch as one kind of slips under a scale and disappears inside the belly. And she kind of, like, roars a bit. It's not a massive roar. It's like a roar. She's like, "Oh, that was really sore." But you know, I mean, I don't want to seem like a wuss in front of these guys. Who's like, "Rah!" Kind of a bit more dragony. Are you doing anything else for your turn?
No, that is me.
That is you. Okay. Snake people 1 through 4. Right, what's that line doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna fire at Mulren. With his long bow. Skajow! Misses. Skajow! Does an 18 hit you?
Armor class is 19.
Okay. So he does nothing. He just fires off 2 shots and they just go. Auburn just kind of zoomp, straight out of the way of them. Snake person 2. How far away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Yoink. And he is gonna. So you guys have 22. And a 15. Yeah, he'll try and bite you. What's your armor class, Linda?
13, but I think I might use shield to get a +5.
Sure.
I'm just looking at my other reactions as well. Yeah, shield. And that'll give me 18 armor class.
18. Skajow. So the 15 doesn't hit, but the 19 and the 22 do hit, right?
Yeah.
So you take 36 damage. He gets one chop at you with the scimitar, and then he kind of extends his mouth and gets his snake fangs and gets a big bite on your shoulder, and you can feel it like it burns. You can feel it puncture into the muscle on your shoulder, and sort of you can feel the flesh sort of fizzing in there. Snake person 3 is inside a water elemental. He's going to try and break out of that. What is the escape DC for the water elemental's grapple, Ryan?
2 seconds. It is. Yes, it's. He's got to make a DC. If he's already grappled, then he's got his escape DC is 14.
Okay, so he does not manage to escape. So he is gonna, with disadvantage because he is grappled. He's gonna.
If he fails it, he takes damage again, I think.
Sure. Oh yeah. So I think so. He takes his action to try and escape, and he doesn't. So he doesn't even get an attack. So how much damage does he take?
Yeah, at the start of each element, each target grappled by it takes 30 or 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Go for it.
Okay. So that's 14 damage.
14.
Is he not drowned yet?
No.
I think he should be drowned.
It's been 6 seconds.
Still, he's not used to holding his breath, and he probably smokes.
This lad is going to go over here, and he is going to attack Rurak.
Give it a go.
So it's a 12, which I'm guessing doesn't hit. Another 12, which I'm guessing doesn't hit. And then a 23.
Oh, alright.
So you take
That'll do it. He gave it his best
14 slashing damage.
I would like to use my reaction again to do that thing.
Alright, sure. What's he got to do? Is
Ran
his
with
strength
the
save.
storm.
What was it? Was it a constitution or a... Hang on.
It was Dex, wasn't it?
I think it was
Shooting
Dex.
him.
Yeah, it was called Wrath the Storm, wasn't it? There we go. You gotta make a dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw.
Yes. How much damage did you say I was taking, Jake?
14. He gets a 5.
Yeah, he's gonna be taking the full Monty of 2d8.
Ooh,
There we go.
he looks thrilled about this prospect.
No, 8.
8 damage.
Lightning, and then he will get pushed backwards
Soup.
10 feet. Yeah, that's good.
Sure. So this guy he slithers up to Rurak, gets his scimitar out, goes for a swipe. Rurak deflects it with the shield, goes for another strike, glances off Apolgian, gets him like a good strong strike against the clavicle, and Rurak just goes, and there's this kind of you watch you've never seen a snake look surprised, but his face kind of contorts for a split second before he gets this jolt of electricity up his sword and through his body and gets thrown 10 feet backwards. And then it's the turtle lad. Where's his stats? Yeah, he looks mega pissed with you guys. So he is gonna Rurak, can you make a dex save, please?
Dex save. Okay.
Dexterity.
There we go. 15.
A 15. What's this guy's spell save?
Didn't you say you have advantage on dex saves? Am I remembering wrong?
Only if they're
poison.
poisony.
Yes.
What did you get? 15.
Yes.
Okay, so Skajuice.
Oh no.
As you take 16 mixed fire and radiant damage as he points at you and says something in a language you don't understand, and there's this kind of blast of divine flame. This circle gets drawn in the dirt around you, and then it just kind of rises upwards, and you're just immolated for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like you're used to the holy juice. You're like, it's okay. This guy's a bit of a pushover, you know what? So that's his turn.
Holy jeez.
So it's the lair action. She's not in her lair anymore. So it's Snaky Boy, big snake lad, and he is gonna. He's been bashing on Zorgar. Hasn't had much luck. He's gonna probably bash on Narinn. Narinn just try to fuck him up. So, yoip, yoip, and yoip. Does any of them hit Narinn?
Last one hits.
Last one hits. Yoip. 23 slashing damage to you, sir. Rurak, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. So I've got full storm charge. I think that means I have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Can
Something like that.
I shimmy 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I like shove past this guy and go like here or here?
Yeah, I think it costs 2 squares to shove past someone, but yeah, you can.
Cool. I would like to throw Thalnir in towards this guy from me,
Sure.
and then hitting those 3 in a line. Is that cool?
Yeah, that should work. Yeah. So what do you
Great,
gotta do?
cool.
So you gotta make an attack against the last guy, don't you?
I think I gotta make an attack against the last guy. Do the other 2 get hit regardless of if I hit the last guy or not?
Yeah, the lightning bolt happens either way.
Okay. So I think I'm making a ranged attack. Or a thrown attack. There we go. So is this gonna be it? Okay. 24 to hit the last guy?
That'll hit him.
Yeah, cool. So that's going to be a DC. Actually, it's DC. What's my spell save DC? Where can I find that? Spells? Yeah, 17 is what they have to beat for the dex saves.
Well, unless last guy. Oh.
Oh, does the last guy make a save?
Oh, I don't know if he does actually. Does it say? I don't think he does. I think
in
he's
the
trying
line
to...
excluding you and the target make a DC. Yeah, so the
Okay.
target does not.
Okay, so both of them failed it.
Okay, cool.
And he hit the last guy.
So I'm just gonna have them all take 4d6 damage.
Sure.
Is that how much damage it does? Yeah. And I will. I guess I'll just make the attack damage against the. It's 1d8 bludgeoning, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, on the last guy. So that's 6 onto the last one, and then 24 on each of them.
So he's on that much. That guy take. Oh.
And I can have them all move back 10 feet.
Okay, so Snake Person 4 collapses in a heap. But then is thrown kind of. Sorry, he kind of ragdolls a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you guys been bad? The police are in your neighborhood.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He's not going to sell much ice cream going at that speed.
Cool. So Rurak kind of spills his hammer up, throws it overhead, kind of turns into sort of disintegrates, and Wonka visions into a hammer at the other side. There's this kind of arc of lightning for a split second, and then the 2 snake people and the turtle lad get kind of blasted back, and one of them doesn't get up, or look like he's going to get up. Zorgar, it's your turn.
Can I recall my hammer as well?
Yes.
Huzzah! I'm going to hit this guy with my axe.
Go for it.
The snake. What kind of bonuses do I get when I'm next to Narinn again?
You get +1.
Oh, okay. On everything.
On attack rolls. And I think death
Alright.
saves as well. Or you've got advantage on death saves or something.
So that is a 16 and a 26.
Okay, so 26 hits him. The 16 does not hit him so much.
Not as much. Oh no, wait, I get a +1 on that, so it's an 18. No, a 17. Does that hit?
17 does not hit either, unfortunately.
I mean, it should be an 18 because you get +10 for attack rolls.
Oh, is an 18 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be
Okay.
+11 because you get your strength proficiency and then plus from the axe, right?
Yeah, the
I
axe is
wasn't
+2.
counting a plus from
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
4, 11. +11. Then
That's
+1.
it. Cool. That's a 19 then.
19.
Definitely hits.
That'll hit him, yeah. This guy's looking reasonably rough. Well, quite rough, actually.
Where are those D8s coming from?
Because I hit him with 2 smites. Because I have 2 attacks.
What level are they?
They're both level 3. It's my last 2. So that's going to be a 65 damage.
65 damage to okay.
Very nice.
He's still kicking.
Fucker! Why won't you die?
So looking pretty rough for this guy, still having more than 65 hit points.
Yep.
Is he looking really rough?
He's looking almost critically rough right now. You've seen very few people who have looked rougher than this man. Snake thing.
You sure? I've seen a lot of dead people.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, you've seen very few living people who have looked rougher than this man.
I reckon he's on like 2 HP.
1.
Right, hang on. So, just gotta make some adjustments to another 12 damage from the hammer. So that guy's dead either way. Since I stick prison one.
Is the hammer, is the X +1 or +2?
+2.
+2.
Oh, then I miscounted my damage, and it should be 2 more.
You have never seen a man looking more critical than this man looks right now. I cannot overstate that.
To 1 HP.
Someone just like blow at him, and he'll die.
Oh,
He'll
finish
fall
with a
over.
breath weapon.
We
I
haven't
hate
seen a
to
breath
say
weapon
this,
finish in a
but
long
it
time.
was 2 attacks. So
Right.
it was 2 +2s.
Yeah, but I added +1 before to both of them, so it should just be +2.
Why are you plussing these numbers? Very confused where this math is.
Lida, it's your turn.
I'm gonna misty step away from this fucker.
Alright.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I get to there. Actually, I can get to there.
Sure.
Can I see the dragon above the hole, or should I move?
You can see it from there. Shall I draw? Let me give it a whole diameter here. Yeah, right about that big.
Big hole.
It's quite large. Okay, actually, maybe not quite as large. I think I said it was 30 feet at the start, didn't I? That's 20. That's 35. Yeah, it's that big.
The
kind of an
dragon's been able
asymmetrical
to shrug off our resistance like pretty easily. So I'm just gonna do the only other thing I can do that can reach 120 feet up in the air, and that's a fireball.
Okay.
I'm gonna use some charges from my staff, and I'm gonna use enough charges to cast it at 6th level.
Okay.
Because fuck this dragon, I want it to die. We didn't use a wish spell for nothing.
It's not getting away like everything else gets away. Holy shit.
So it has to make a dex saving throw.
She succeeds on her dex save.
Yeah. And then I get to re-roll ones. There's only 1. So 31 plus 5 is 36, plus 5 from my other thing is 41, I think. And so 41 and a half is how much it takes. So 20.
So Lida kind of clicks her fingers and sort of vanishes in a puff of smoke and reappears under the hole. And kind of can see the dragon kind of hovering above, looking as if she's about to take off, and then kind of reaches into the brazier on the top of her staff and kind of grabs kind of this intangible fire out of it and throws it up at the dragon, and it sails through the air. Explodes on the underbelly, wraps around the sides, and then the motion like the wings are going and the detonation hits and they kind of and then begin to drift and list, and she looks like she's falling back down.
Nice.
Raffen,
Nice.
it's your turn.
Right. I successfully grappled both. Like my water element was grappling the thing, so we'll just do the grapple damage, I guess, on the. Oh no! Where's the one that I was grappling? Is he dead?
What?
Like my water elemental's grappling one, but I rushed into twat.
Yeah.
The other, I didn't grapple him. Okay. He's looking really nearly dead, so I'll go for one of the ones that's not looking really nearly dead. I think he'll just what is the one that's looking the deadest. Is that the big snake person besides Orgar? No.
Yes, he looks like he's about
Right.
to keel over.
How does the dude? Well, I can't read his name from here. Look.
You might have to be more
Tortura.
specific.
Yeah, Tortune. Yeah.
He looks almost perfectly fine. He's a little
Right,
kind of
well-
shaken. He's just been zapped, but
Get him.
Yeah, I'll get him. So I'm gonna run in and grapple him.
go for it. So you gotta try and hit him, I think.
I got to try and hit him. Oh.
Oh no, sorry. So you've got to make a strength save. Yigaba! He has an 18.
So he saves.
Yes. So he is not
Well,
grappled.
that's no good.
So he gets pushed out of your space. Are you doing anything else on your turn? What about your big lad?
Oh, big lad. Well, he's already grappled snake person, so that snake person needs to make a save.
I think he just takes damage.
Oh, does he? Right. Okay.
Yeah. Let's try each of the elemental turn. Each target grappled by it takes blah, 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 damage.
Okay. So 2d8 plus 4. $13.
13. To him. Wait, not to him. To him, which is that much. Sure. So the other water elemental kind of its torso kind of spins and constricts more rapidly like a whirlpool, and kind of crushes the snake guy. That's kind of like the guy's tail is kind of just hanging out, but the rest of him is kind of stuck in there. And he kind of his body contorts in an unusual way that doesn't look healthy. You doing anything else on your turn, Raffen?
I don't think I can I? I'll stay put and try and grapple that dude next time, I think.
Sure.
Well, actually, no, I should actually move at least a square away so he can't attack me. Unless he moves towards me. There you go.
Okay, so it is the now perishing dragon's turn. So something happens when she hits 0, doesn't it? So she's kind of from your perspective, you're hanging onto this dragon, and then there's an explosion below, and then she kind of like the wings stop. They kind of hold for a moment, and then she says no, and then kind of twists and turns as she falls. This kind of whatever remainder of her breath that she had. She kind of starts to spew it out of her head in sort of a kind of a haphazard arc. So can you make a save, dexterity save, please?
Sure can. Hold on. +6? A solid 10?
A solid 10. Okay, so you take 27 poison damage as she comes crashing back into the ground.
I like how that ability is called No! No!
That's all it's called. No.
And she slams into the ground. There's this kind of shrapnel of gold that sprays as she impacts her limp corpse. Muir, how are you wanting to approach the predicament you find yourself in?
I'd like to jump off and cast Featherfall on myself.
Okay,
So land faintly on top of their head.
sure. Okay, because Featherfall's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so give us an acrobatics check. See how dainty you are.
Hell yeah. Oops, wrong thing. I'm heckin' dainty, bro.
So I mean, you weren't on particularly securely anyway. So you sort of let go, and then you kind of, as the dragon is falling, you get hit by this breath, and like kind of rub it off your face. What does it look like when Muir casts Featherfall?
Probably just got a parachute, to be honest.
All right. So Muir, so you just let go and kind of watch as the dragon falls below you, and then you sort of fiddle with a thing on your back, and there's this sort of, it's not a very large parachute. It comes out of your rucksack and kind of like slows your fall. So you kind of land on top of her limp corpse, sort of twitching a bit. So she doesn't have a
Right
legendary
on
turn
top of
anymore.
her face.
Then it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Who's still alive?
Just a bunch of snake people.
Who's... I can't zoom in that far. Who's the snake person who's the furthest north?
That's just a generic snake person. Snake person 1.
Right, okay, they're... Snake person 1's gonna get a piece of masonry in their face.
Go for it.
Dex save with it?
A dexterity save. Don't need that anymore. Juice. 6.
So they take 68 rock damage.
Can you guys all give me perception checks, please?
Yes.
25 rock damage to the face. 13.
Snake person 1 is out of there.
You can do it straight on this thing, can't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
And the skills tab.
oh.
See, it's because it's
Advantage.
4K, I can't see the fucking tab.
First roll, probably.
I love subtle flex.
That is, yeah.
Oh no, the 4K!
Oh, my screen's just too big. Oh no.
It's more
Too
than my
many
eyesight is so
dots.
feeble.
Okay,
I got
so
22.
So Malbrin, Raffin, and Muir, you can hear kind of from the direction that Malbrin came in, the one sort of actually land entrance out of here, and you can hear footsteps and sort of commotion and shouting coming from that direction.
Damn
in
it.
front of it. I didn't
Is it
hear.
Time to leave, guys.
I didn't hear that.
Oh wait, we need all the gold, don't
Is
we?
it?
We heard what, sorry?
Yes. Damn it. No.
Plant a flag.
Could be pirate friends.
Nah, plant a flag. People love that.
Flag
I
means
just
go away.
knocked out their dragon friend. I think.
Narinn, it's your turn.
Fuck. I'm going to murder a snake person violently and aggressively. Really, really
Okay.
overdo it. Just keep stabbing him. One of those was a crit.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the kobolds.
Probably is the kobolds.
Could be awkward again.
Hey, we killed your god again.
Killed your boss.
Parfait.
Ooh.
Dead.
Awkward how that keeps happening.
Maybe you shouldn't have dragons as your boss.
There you go. I think I rolled one and too many d8.
Okay, so how much damage did you do?
It does. Let's see. 24, 31, 44, 53.
53. Okay. So you exceed
Yes.
his hit points by about 52 there.
Got him. Was he
How many attacks did you do?
Cleaved right down the middle.
so this
53.
this plate mail wearing sort of kind of quite
could've
quite
just
elegantly
punched him.
made up Snake Man is here. He's facing you guys down. He's got a scimitar in one hand. He's got a longbow on his back. He looks like he's blinking slowly. And then Narinn just erupts into this flurry of strikes, and he just basically grazes past his belly, and he looks like he's just about to keel over. And then there's a big puncture, 3 puncture wounds straight in the chest. It kind of goes like that. There's one in the shoulder, one on the other shoulder, one straight up through the skull, and he just keels over and is sort of floating there on the water. Are you doing that till your turn there?
Since I didn't hear anything, probably not. Probably just gazing at my victory.
It's quite impressive. You did a number on that man's remaining hit point.
Wow.
We just witnessed Narinn's fatality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might spin around.
Should have
look at the
skewered him
dragon's
like a kebab.
corpse. Yeah, that's my game.
Alright. Mulberry, it's your turn.
So it looks like the only people left alive are the torturing and the grappled snake person.
Yes.
It's one on top.
Okay.
He's dead too.
Yeah, there's another.
Oh, there's one top right, yeah. Snake person 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's annoying.
he's not
And
bad.
he hasn't
Okay.
taken damage yet.
Well, I heard the footsteps and noise from the hall, so I'd probably just shout out a bit. We got more coming. Just FYI, guys. And then I'll probably take 2 shots at the torturing.
Go for it.
First one is a 26.
Yep, that'll hit him.
And second is a crit.
Yeah, that'll hit him too.
So, am I able to apply the sneak attack to the second attack?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Or okay. So then, it's the exact same thing as last time, I think.
All right.
Now that we've killed another dragon, this is just going to become another thing where another dragon comes up to us and is like, "You killed my sister,
My cousin!
you bastard!"
They're all
big
the
Fairy,
network.
no!
That
Or
is
maybe the-
72 damage to the torch rune.
Holy shit!
Sorry, Mr. Turtle.
fatalities.
He's still standing.
Oh, he's still standing.
Yeah. So Morganth kind of fires off 2 shots, and they both stick into his kind of one gets into his kind of turtle, his carapace armpit. Another one sort of just kind of punctures through. He's just standing there looking at the dragon, almost looking oblivious to what has just happened to him. You doing anything else for your turn, Morganth?
Bad
Oh
now.
no, I feel a bit bad.
No.
Okay.
Maybe
Snake
all the
person one.
dragons are in a
is dead.
polyamorous relationship and we're
Snake
just
person
fucked
two.
forever.
Maybe.
I'm surprised with the turtles in there too.
Do any of us recognize the like symbol the turtle has on his thing?
It's just a sort of a generic dragon head.
Okay.
It looks vaguely like the Bahamut one, but it also like it's kind of it could be anything.
Okay.
But it could be Bahamut.
Skadjuice. So he misses Lida. He, I assume, hits Lida.
I might be unconscious after this.
Yeah, I assume hits Lida
Probably
again.
gonna be unconscious after this. Yep.
Watch out.
So you take 26 slashing damage.
I fall over.
So he kind of that other snake person, he kind of slithers up and he kind of takes one shot at Lida and kind of misses. He's looking kind of ahead at the dragon, and then does another 2 kind of in more rapid succession that kind of cut across her back. 3? Is 3 alive? Yeah, he is alive. He's in the water element. He's going to try and get out of the worm elemental. He's not going to make it. And Snake Person 4 is dead. Then as the turtle lads go, he just goes, how fast can he move? Oh, quite fast for a turtle.
Pretty fast for a turtle.
He's gonna dash
Oh.
over
Oh,
there.
but please don't razz it. Please don't razz it.
He just runs
Stay
over.
away.
He falls to his knees and he says something in a language you don't understand. And he's kind of like he's putting his hands on her, but nothing's happening. She doesn't have layer actions anymore. And get rid of that. He's
You
dead.
Sure.
Rurak, it's your turn.
Okay.
You can all now hear noises from further back the tunnel.
Does
Approaching.
any of it sound vaguely draconic in the shouting?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I
but like quite deep, like something more akin to Dragonborn.
Oh, could be the pirates.
Recognize any voices?
Nope.
What do you mean pirates? You mean smugglers? Smugglers.
I can't. Is that 35? I think that's 35.
I'm sorry, Narinn, what we're doing right this minute? Getting treasure?
We are smuggling
okay.
loot
So I'm moving
across
there.
the rail border.
And then
Two-
I will cast.
Pockets.
What's it called? Healing something. Mass Cure Wounds. Up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point that you choose. So, how big's this one? Okay. Where does it say the numbers for how big the circles
At
are?
the center of it.
At the set. Oh, why are my numbers so shit? I can't see. One sec. Oh, that's 15, right? Okay. That's 20. That's 30. So I imagine I can. Is there basically a way for me to catch everyone in that sphere that size?
Yes, I think so.
Cool. Can I choose up to 6 creatures? So who's hurt?
Me.
Lida's hurt. Mura's hurt.
Very tiny bit.
Sure. Narren's hurt. So I've got Lida, Mure, Narinn, myself,
Zorgar.
Zorgar. Malbrin, were you hit?
Me and Zorgar haven't been hit.
Fraffin, have you been hit?
Not since we did the wish.
I've taken some damage.
You know, Zorgar.
You didn't
you'll need
apply
a
it then.
What?
Yeah, it
It says
doesn't.
on your thing you're healthy.
I'm not sure you
I
have
have-
been hit since we used the wish thing because I rolled.
He
up
got
and
breath
Snake Boy
weapon,
hit
didn't
me.
he?
Yeah, I got breath weapon. I've got it written
Ah.
here. That 168.
So everybody's going to everyone I just said. So Lida, Mure, myself, Narinn, Zorgar, and who was the last one? I don't know. Anyway, everybody's going to get 16 plus 5 is 21 healing.
Thanks.
That's alright.
I'm on 2 damage.
Okay. You doing anything else on your turn, Rurak? Zorgar, it's your turn.
Just the torture and the other guy that's alive.
Yeah, in fact, let's. I'll get rid of the ones that are dead. Technically, they should still be here in case because they're difficult terrain, but I'll leave the dragon. Yeah, so now it's only the people that are actually alive that should be here, other than the dragon.
Does anyone know how I delete these arrows and circles? and things like that?
You right click and go to the
Yes.
pointers menu and then remove this.
Thank you. There we go.
That's my turn. I'm just gonna move to there.
Just gonna move there. Lida, it's your turn.
I'm gonna reach out and touch this dude and cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
I make a melee spell attack against a creature within reach. So it's a d20 plus 10. That's a 1. I get to reroll that. 22.
That'll hit him.
He takes 15 damage and I regain hit points equal to half of that.
Okay.
So
he...
7.
Yes. Sounds right to me. You doing anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Raffin, it's your turn.
I guess I'll stand up so he doesn't get
Oh, sure.
advantage on me.
So the dragon's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just torturing. My elemental. We'll do my elemental first. He's so if you do, does he have to? He needs to make a save, doesn't he? Yeah.
No, you just the damage is just applied.
Oh, okay.
He makes a save to try and escape. On his turn.
So that's 17 damage.
17 damage. He is dead.
Well, on the elephantals.
That is a brutal death.
Yeah.
So this kind
He
of
was just guarding his post.
twisting, kind of violently.
So the
kind
only
of
other one that left
wrestling.
is torturing. The torturing dude. I don't like the idea of killing the turtle dude.
Maybe you could ask them some questions instead.
But Cowabunga it is, and Raffin will charge in. And
I don't like the idea of killing him. Well, of course,
Cowabunga it is!
Cowabunga! I'll shout. And then I'll double slap him.
Okay.
Slap him about.
That's 20.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
And that's 17.
That will not hit him.
Well, that's not very good. So it's just 2, I think it's 2d8 plus 4 again, isn't it? Yes. So it's 11 damage.
11 damage. So this the kind of writhing figure in the water elemental who's kind of thrashing around sort of kind of goes limp, and then kind of just sort of slides out onto the treasure and is dead. Quite
It's like
clearly.
a reverse birth.
Yeah. And then Raffin surges over to where this little turtle guy is kneeling in front of the dead dragon and just batters the back of his shell twice. He doesn't even seem to notice or care. So I said, Mira, it's your turn. You're standing on top of a dragon. It's dead.
Yay! Is the one next to Lita still alive? Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose he too will be receiving a piece of rock in his face if he wants to make a dex save.
I mean, I don't know if he's keen on the idea, but he gets 12.
That's not good enough. He's got a piece of rock in his face. Where is Catfoot when you need it? Cheeky sick. Right, okay, so that's 5d8. Thinking about it. Still thinking about it.
There we go.
25.
25. Okay, so Amir kind of hurls this chunk of rock at the snake guy that's kind of standing behind Lita, looking at the dead dragon, and it strikes him straight across the side of his snaky face, and he kind of whiplashes, and he's bleeding out the eye. You do anything else on your turn, Amir?
Nah.
Narinn, it's your turn.
Right.
You're standing in front of the
From
man you
this
just
position-
eviscerated.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to move. Hang on. Six. Can I see anyone down this corridor?
Not presently, but you can see kind of. Can you see? Yeah, you can see shadows coming up that sort of cast along the kind of the far end of the tunnel.
Judging by hearing the Dragonborn voices and stuff like that, are any of them familiar voices?
No.
Oh, that's my cow. Oh shit. And over here in the cells, can I see the two people in the cells?
Yeah, you can see there's a Dragonborn there in tattered livery of your legion, and there is a woman kind of who's sitting there, kind of hands on the bar, looking at everything that's going on. She's in like a dress, like looks like it's a quite nice dress. It's like very long flowing blue. She's dressed sort of in obviously stuff that was once noble finery, and is now quite sort of tattered and a bit ripped and mucky and dirty. She's had a wash for a while.
Right. So I'm going to use my action to dash towards the cages.
Okay.
What's the most effective path I could take? Nah. Help if I have Narinn selected. Okay.
Alright, you doing anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Open. That's your turn.
Does it look? Is there anybody that's kind of appeared from the tunnel way?
Not as of yet, but the noises are getting louder.
I'll probably. I'll probably just hold and kind of keep a watch on the tunnel.
Sure. So it is the lad next to Lida. And he's probably just gonna try and bash her again. Skajuice. Skajow. Skablamo. Do all three of those hit, Lida?
I'm gonna cast shield so the second one doesn't hit, but the other two
Okay.
do.
So you take 25 slashing damage.
Still up, just.
Then it is the lad in green robes. He is sitting there. He's, you can see there's tears running down his little turtle face.
Oh no, man.
And he's got this kind of grimace on. Like he's really his brow is furrowed. His hands are shaking. He's got them over as if he's trying to do something, but nothing's happening. And he is just whispering this phrase in a language you don't understand. That's all he's gonna do on his turn. So it's the top of the round. And so it's Rurak's turn. Rurak, from your perspective, you can see at the tunnel, you can see there are figures have emerged at the far end. There's a whole mishmash of people. There's ogres. There's some more snake men. There's lizard people. There's a couple of kobolds in there. There's some creature on like 6 legs. It's got like a bunch of eyes, except it's got like horse blinders on. And they are kind of rapidly heading around the corner. And it's 20 past 10, so we're probably going to stop there for this week and pick it up next session.
Alright, cool.
So if you watch the stream, cheers for sticking around and watching stuff. We'll be back probably next Tuesday. See you later.
Not a total team kill. Or,
Whee!
Success, I guess.
yeah.
Just. If we hadn't had that wish ring, we would have died.
Ah,
Yeah.
Don't think about that.